Hey guys, welcome back to Yard Style Cooking Channel. Uh, Today we're gonna be preparing some lamb chops, lamb shoulder chops. We have some beautiful pieces here. This is 4 pieces, and we'll be braising them today. It's not a typical Jamaican dish to make. It's not a typical Jamaican dish to make. Usually, mostly rich people would probably do lamb chops on a Sunday in Jamaica. But as you know, Yard Cooking is located in Canada, so we'll be mixing up our menus, okay? And today, what we're gonna use to season our lamb chops today, we have some fresh thyme here. You can take a closer look at it, and we have some rosemary. We also have some garlic. This is about 5 cloves of garlic because I love using a lot of garlic, and you can use maybe 2 or 3, however much you like. Also, we have a medium onion, and I chopped it. You can use a small one, if you like onions you can use more. We also have a 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and we have the bottle, and this is what it looks like. You have other brands and stuff like that. We also have 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil that we're going to be using today. You can see we have the bottle right here. You have different brands that you can use. We'll be using some salt, maybe about 1 teaspoon of salt or a little bit more. As you know how Jamaicans use seasoning, we just put it on there until the ancestors say to stop. We'll be using some black pepper as well. And okay, let's get to it. Okay, no, I have some carrots and potatoes that I'll be adding into our braised lamb chops after some time. So what we'll be cooking in today, we'll be using this pot. It has a slow cooker on there. It's an instant pot. It has a slow cooker on there, so I'll be using the slow cooker. I'll be braising the lamb chops for maybe about 4 hours, and we'll be doing it in that. Okay, so we're gonna begin to season our lamb chops, and you can do this overnight like I'm doing right now, and then you cook it tomorrow. So first I'm gonna add my Dijon mustard. We're gonna get our olive oil in there, and this helps to make it season really fast, to marinate really fast. We're gonna get our onions in there and our garlic. Next, we're gonna put our rosemary on our thyme, and this is our marinade for the lamb chops to be cooked tomorrow. Okay. We're also gonna add some salt, and as you can see, this is about a tablespoon of salt or a teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of salt rather, and we're gonna add some black pepper in there as well. So we add about a teaspoon of black pepper as well, and this is to taste, so you can add more salt if needed or more black pepper if needed. And we're gonna put everything together just to marinate our meat. And I'm gonna get my hands in there since I'm cooking for myself at home. If you're making this for someone else, you can put a clear plastic gloves on. And just to get everything in there, you kind of massage the seasoning into the meat. Okay. And you can leave this for overnight, like I said before, and let it marinate properly. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna wash our hands. Get that meaty stuff off your hand before you touch anything else. Okay, there you go. We have our seasoned lamb chops. We're gonna sit this for overnight. You can do it at least 1 or 2 hours ahead of time as well if you don't have time to do it overnight, and let it marinate, and then we will start the cooking process. We'll also be using a dry red wine to braise our lamb shoulder chops today. I turned the bottle around because we don't want to use brand names in there. You can use your favorite bottle of wine to braise your lamb chops. Okay, so we have our pan nice and hot. We're gonna put our lamb chops to brown off before we put them in the instant pot to braise. And we already had the olive oil on there, so we don't need to put any more oil in the pan. I'm just trying to get some color in there before we put it in the instant pot. And remember, we're going to add our red wine to the instant pot when we braise it, so that will also help to add some color as well. Already getting some color in there. I'll just put a little bit longer. And this smells so good already. You can make it for this for as long as you want it. And this will also help to hold the meat together. Okay, this one could go a little bit longer. smells so good. And remember, we're doing a video, so we're just gonna pause the video for a little bit and let these brown off. And then I have another piece on the pan because I have 4 pieces of lamb chop. I'm gonna let this one brown off as well, and we'll come back when I'm ready to add them to the instant pot to set up the boiler. Okay, so we're ready to add our meat to our pot. For the boiler, we have our boiler set on, and we're gonna set it for 3.5 hours right now, and then we'll take a look at it after 3.5 hours to see how far it goes. So we got a little bit of color on there. We're gonna add the rest of the spices that was left over from our marinade. Okay, and to the pan that I was doing, was trying to brown off the meat, I added a little bit of water just to get all the goodness from the bottom of the pan. So I will add that to our pan as well. And I have a Blue Moon Bear. It has coriander in there, and that's some good spices that we can put in our meat. We're gonna add a half a bottle of that beer as well as our red wine that we already said that we're gonna use. Okay, so we're gonna add our red wine. And remember, with this instant pot, we don't need to put a lot of liquid in there because the liquid is not gonna come out. It's gonna be in there. We need to get the meat down in the liquid so everything can braise nice and softly. Okay, and that looks about good. Add a little bit more wine, you know. And yeah, everything is set for the boiler now. Okay, so we have our meat and everything in there. We're ready to boil it. I already set the slow cooker on, so it was kind of getting warm in the meantime. So it has like 3 hours and something on there, and we have to make sure the lid is on there properly so it can slow cook. And this is 3 hours and 24 minutes. I put it 3.5 initially, 6 minutes since I started to put the stuff in there, but it's getting heated in the meantime, so it will cook. And this is 2.5 hours on high, and let's see how it turns out. 3 hours later, it's nice and soft, and I'm just gonna add the carrots and stuff that I have to add in there, and I'm gonna let it simmer for maybe another 20 minutes, and it should be ready. Okay, so it's done. We have a gravy consistency, and it's nice and brown. Voila! And there you have it, some black beans and rice with our braised lamb shoulder and broccoli, cauliflower, and zucchini.